Joined now by the head coach of the Maverick women's hockey team, 3-2 loss to the number one ranked team in the country in Wisconsin this afternoon here in Mankato. Coach, your thoughts on today's game?
Well, it was a good game. It was a tight game, and I think going into it, we wanted to play with a lot of energy and a lot of commitment going in there, and understanding that we needed to play really well as a group to try to be successful today. And we gave ourselves a chance and got into the third period there in a one-goal game, and got the goal by Fleming that tied it up 2-2. And it's a 60-minute game, and they get a power play and they delivered at the end. And that's what I guess number one ranked teams in the country do, and championship caliber teams do, is they deliver when they need to. And unfortunate, because I thought we had a lot of good performances, and I was excited the way our team played today.
Really good effort by your team. Coach, really the sense I think from a lot of people watching the game was that it could have gone either way, and it just came down to a player that's scored more than 90 goals in her career, and it comes on the power play. I thought your team did a pretty good job of shutting down that top line. Your goal going into the game was to maybe prevent that team from generating too much offense. So tell us a little bit about your game plan going into today, if you want.
Well, we talked about our game plan, I think, and was wondering about, okay, do we, we had Jamie Nelson out today and had another freshman in there, Maddie Mashuga, playing with Claire Budarak and Cindy Langseth, and it's like, can they go with Sophie Shirley and Daryl Watts on that top line? Well, then Wisconsin will come out with Britta Curl on the second group, and pretty deep on those top two lines. And I think where we got, what we try to talk to our team about is having an awareness of who you were playing against when you're out there, and to manage the game well when you're out there against that group, and knowing that, hey, we're not going to get in a situation where we might try to go trade rushes with them, because they're dangerous players. So we kind of got into a rhythm, and I frankly thought all three of our lines did a good job. I mean, and you just get a power play goal at the end, but down there around, holding them to 2 goals for most of the game, and then that 3 to the end, I thought our team did a pretty good job. It's just that we got to deliver on the couple chances, the good chances that we did get, and didn't go in for us.
Daniel, you have a couple questions for Coach?
Yeah, despite the outcome, you guys played a great game today. So you just talked about your preparation. Was there anything specific you did in practice to prepare for this, besides just knowing who you're playing against, one of the best teams in the nation here?
Well, I think we know that. I mean, obviously it's going to be our players get excited when we're going to play a team, a top-ranked team like that. It's a big challenge for us. And coming out of the Christmas break here, we were off for a little over a week. And, right from the time we got back to practice earlier this week, we were sharp. I mean, we were sharp, we were attentive, and had a good week of practice. And I think we've been, kind of more staying with the structural things, how we want to play the game in practice. And I think having done that more, it's become more second nature to our players. And I think we see that out there, that we do a better job playing the team, playing defensively as a group. We stay together. We make smarter plays with the puck, understanding what the situation is when we're out on the ice. So we just kind of did those same things, but I think it's a real credit to our team that they came back with the enthusiasm, the energy, and the attentiveness that they showed in practice this week, and it showed up in today's game.
You continue to get production from your youngsters, with obviously Cindy Langseth scoring a goal, and Budarak draws an assist on that play. But Brit Fleming, I think in the last maybe 5 or 6 times you've played, has really been noticeable on the ice, and she scored again. And of course, when you can get a goal from a veteran player like that, John, in a key part of the game to tie the game up, she's really been a difference maker here for you. It's still early in the season, but she's been noticeable.
Yeah, she's, I think sometimes your veteran players come back, and certainly your captains, and they have, I think, certainly high aspirations for, possibly their last season of hockey, and they want to do well. And it didn't get off really quickly for Brit right to start, and I think she got frustrated with that. And, we had some talks with her about, hey, you you can't go and try to write a novel and make everything better right away. You got to go back and start with the alphabet, and then you got to make a sentence, and you got to build your game back up. And I think to Brit's credit, she's done that. She's went back to the basics, and we talked to her about making plays and playing good defense and generating offense by playing good defense and shooting the puck. I mean, Brit has a great shot. We saw that today, and sometimes she has a tendency to want to hang on to it and make another play. And she's played well for us, and we've seen that out of her. We're excited about that. It's certainly something we need is some goal scoring from our veteran players, and Brit's kept it going here now as we've started the second half of the season.
Daniel, you have a final question for John?
Yeah, going back to Brit Fleming, she one of the best part of her game today was her faceoff circle. She went 11-6 in the circle. How did that play a role in your offense?
That's something that we work on almost every day after practice, and keeping our centers out there. And we talk to our team a lot about that, and it's how important it is to get possession. I mean, that's a jump ball when they're dropping the puck there, and we want to have possession of the puck. And too, I mean, for the rest of our players on the rink, we're talking about Brit here, but for any one of our centers, we want the rest of our players engaged in that face-off too. Sometimes we can't always win the initial drop, but we can win the secondary face-off, the pucks that's staying in the circle there, and get possession. But Brit's worked hard at that part of her game. She wants to drop pucks after practice every day, and it's starting to show up. She's gaining confidence in her ability in the face-off circle.
You have a final question, Daniel?
Yeah, what can you improve for tomorrow's game?
Well, we're gonna try to keep going the same. I think we had some good scoring chances, and we generated some good things there, and I think we just need to come back and do the same things we did today. I thought a couple of times that we had some chances to make some plays going up the ice, and maybe just mishandled the puck on the front end of the play, and didn't really get a good play to finish the play on the other end. So I think we could clean that up just a little bit, but we just told our team that we just need to keep doing the same. We're playing well. We're right in the game there, and we're going to have to come out and start a game fresh tomorrow and try to do the same things.
All right, Coach Harrington, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.